Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Roman, and this is my first ever playthrough of Genshin Impact, and let's take another part of this gift that keeps on giving, literally. Thankfully oh wait, look at all these fireworks. Yeah, we're in the middle of the Lantern Rite Festival, and I've spent a week contemplating what I'm going to do with this Lantern Rite because it is a very difficult situation. The majority of comments, and I would say 95% of the comments that I get are saying do not do the Lantern Rite Festival. There's spoilers for characters. You love to see new characters so quickly and are learning about them as, you know, the story goes. Don't do the Lantern Rite Festival, but there's also people being like, hey, you could do the mini games, but to do the mini games, you also have to go through like one singular cutscene. Now also, here's another thing. We can't just go another 6 hours without even touching this quest, because what is blocking this is the first part of the Lantern Rite. So I think what we're gonna do is, and this is just so weird. It's a compilation and it's an amalgamation of everything. It's the fact that I can't just wait 6 more hours to do another Archon quest, because while we have a lot of world quests to do, we have quite a few. We also don't like it'd be weird just to like be like, look, we're not gonna do the world quest, the actual quest for a while. The actual story quest. So we're gonna do this thing that I was suggested to do, and I actually think that it's crazy, but I think it will work. Is that we're gonna activate the first cutscene in this quest, and then we're gonna do the mini games in this Lantern Rite. This is a scary thing, like, guys, and I want to be very clear about that. This is not something that's like was easy. This is not something that was like, okay, we can totally do this, or we can totally you know, it wasn't like this thing where it's like, oh man, like I know for a fact that we can do this and it's gonna be super easy. Like it was painful to think about. Now also, we have new characters in these. Oh my god, look at these characters. Are you they look so cool. Like, he looks so cool. And he's a 5-star. And look at the girl up in the corner. Okay, we have that to do today. We have like a lot of things to check off today. We have achievements to look at as well. We have stuff to do still today. I hope people understand. This was like a decision. This was like something that like I talked about with like subscribers, that like I got info on, which are like a lot of the subscribers, which like if anyone wanted to comment that were involved in this conversation of what to do, can comment and I'll pin your comment. Like it was a big painstaking conversation. It was a big deal. What else can we look at here, by the way? There's this. You have this stuff here as well, which is the trials. You have the test runs, which actually, I should probably do right away after we like do the mini games, maybe just to see if I actually like these characters. People are asking why I skipped. Oh, she's like a bard. She's a bard. Are you kidding me? Blazing Riff. Cool looking character as well, in fairness. What type of character is this? This is we would not ever need this character, I suppose. Even though it's a really cool design. Okay, she's a 5-star and she's a 5-star and he's a 5-star. I think it'd be good to try these characters regardless, right? It'd be good to try them. Yeah. Now, let's see what we can do with this. I'm not saying this is gonna work. Jesus Christ. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute the TV. Oh no. This is a great Genshin playthrough. And I think that's what you have to do. I think talk to the suspicious person. I want to make sure just so we don't mess up anything. That's like the first quest you have to do, right? Yeah, like we're gonna like it's the only thing I can think of just to be able to like still play the game. We're gonna skip through all of this dialogue.
It is with such an air of urgency that you appear.
I'm looking. By the way, what I'm doing is I'm looking at the corner where my number is. You know where my friend number is, where you can see my account number. I'm just pressing buttons. So I'm gonna skip all this just so like you guys don't have to sit through me doing this either. Honestly, it was
Mooncarver and myself
it's
have
tough
descended
because
upon the
I
mortal-
understand the lantern rite is a really cool thing. I understand it's a really cool thing. But also like one of my favorite things about Genshin so far has been like introducing myself to the characters, loving the characters,
You may
being
recall,
you know
in fact,
into the
the plant
characters,
neither thus one have no
being
on your
introduced
way.
to the characters,
how
and I
did you
want
come
to be
into the
introduced to them in the
young
right way. I want to see their
Alas, one
stories. I want to see how they are as people. And people were saying like, you know, Garmin does the mini games and won't really ruin his character story, I guess. But it's insane that like we're gonna have to wait like literally until Monday until we can do like a main quest. But we'll see what we can do with this if we can do the mini games, and at least then it's like a compromise for the people that want to see the lantern rite and people who don't want to see the lantern rite. I feel like it's a good compromise. I said I was gonna skip this, but then I did a full podcast. That's Calvin for you. Another thing, like, I think I'd like to address really quickly, because I do like to address comments. And that is pretty much that, and again, I'm looking, okay, we have to talk to this person over here. And that is pretty much that, like, people, first of all, I actually think that Nahida is an evil character. And they're like, what's his problem with Nahida? The answer is,
Yes, they're just over there.
whatever. Who cares? It's a joke. It's a joke. The second thing is people be like, hey, you said you don't like her design, then why'd you pick her? It's like, man, like, I don't know, like, I take advice from people in the comments as well, you know, contrary to some people's beliefs, and people said it's a really good character, and like, I'm not, again, like I said at the start of this playthrough, I'm not always stubborn that I'm gonna go in my own ways and only go in my own ways. So it is a kind of this thing where I didn't really mind, you know, doing my own thing in this. So this is the mini games, right? Is this the mini games? Because it says find Garmin. Is this it? Is this it? Because people said Garmin does the mini games. Let's see. There's my boy. There's my boy. Oh, you Garmin.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. A loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation and I'll pay.
He's such an adorable person.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to
He
win
seems like
like
a winner.
That was nothing. All in a day's work.
The way they're
friend.
revealing it makes it feel like this is the first time they reveal this character.
Perfect. Gaming is here.
Gaming.
Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Elon Wharf.
Oh, that must have been Longjo. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
He's my boy. You know, he's my boy. He's protagonist through and through.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take
He's
them
so
off your hands.
reasonable as well, which is like so upsetting at the same time. It's like, dude, you'd have to be selfish sometimes, you know?
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Yeah.
Kite making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
Huh? You know us?
So this is legit. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is a perfect introduction to Gaming then, right?
There probably aren't many
Yeah.
in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts. Oh, and please excuse Longjo if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place.
Buddy, you're too adorable.
He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah?
We'll say no worries because like he's still, you know, it acknowledges the thank you and it doesn't make him feel like he shouldn't have said thank you, but like he seems to like saying thank you.
So, you here for Lantern, right?
Not really, no. I'm here to, you know, maybe get my quest done.
Yep. It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Elon Wharf and have a look around.
Perfect. We'll go together then. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories.
Oh my God, that'd be
tell
so
jokes, or
good.
just chat along the way.
That'd be so
Oh,
good.
And there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time.
That's so... Gaming.
Ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything,
He is the
and I
sweetest.
promise you won't be disappointed.
I'm literally getting, like, I'm getting a sugar high right now of how sweet this boy is.
Order anything?
Paimon seems to be drooling already.
Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
Yes.
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends, too. It just shows how close you are.
True.
Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road? I can wait.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this.
Yeah, we're very good at this stuff. We have a lot of
Oh, that's
inventory.
right. Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you.
Oh my
I'm
god.
a guard, after all.
He's a protagonist. He is the protagonist of this game. So here we go. This is now again, like I said, we're making compromises just because, like, I know this is like already a weird thing to do. So we have Joyful Beasts and their auspices. Not yet unlocked. Complete the Oriole back to. Okay, so this is like, is this the mini games? Is that Xiangling? Is that Xiangling? So, Paper Shadow Rumination. On the bustling streets of Liu Harbor, you and Paimon are drawn to a painter making cutouts. You spy two familiar silhouettes among the items she is preparing. So, this is a mini game, right? Just Wushu Dance. During the Lantern Festival, you and Paimon run to Gaming, and another friend participate in the Wushu Dance together. He prepared an endlessly fascinating event and is waiting for guests to come experience it. So, let's do this one first, because I feel like this is the actual, like, thing. So here we go. These are the mini games, and people are like, "You should do the mini games," and I'm okay with doing that. Then we should also talk to Catherine of Liu before we do anything, right? Because people have been waiting for me to do this for a long time, and also we have to do our commissions, which we will do today as well. Catherine is we have a quest for Catherine, don't we? Yeah, she's up here. Perfect. This is one of the most beautiful places ever, and people said I was very lucky. Even looking back on this is really gorgeous. People said I was very lucky to arrive here at the nighttime in, wait, who, oh, there we go. Arrive here in the nighttime because it's even more beautiful. In the daytime, it's really gorgeous too, but I can totally understand what people are saying, like, I was very lucky when I walked in here. And I will say, like, I guess, like, the final thing I'll ever say on people saying, you know, hey, why did you pick this character when you don't like this or whatever? I would just say, like, you know, it's not a big deal ever. And I feel like, you know, sometimes people in the comments do, and people have said this to me as well, that some people do feel like they are the police of the Genshin world. Because, like, even when I was like, oh, you know, I just thought it was a good character and it was a good idea. They're like, well, don't. I'm like, okay, Jesus Christ. Hello, we're finally in a new area, Catherine. How are you?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
I have a letter for you.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
I suspect this is for you? A letter for me? Oh, so you're an adventurer from Mondstadt. What's this, a dandelion? Why is there a dandelion in an envelope? Adventurer, did you place a dandelion in this envelope to try and prove you're from Mondstadt? Yes. No, I didn't. Someone else did it for me. Really, there's no need. It was Catherine. Catherine? Oh, you must mean Mondstadt, Catherine. Why did she put a dandelion in the letter? Very odd. A dandelion isn't much use to an adventure now, is it? Not that it really matters, of course. This letter's from Mondstadt, Adventurers Guild, that you are, says you are a highly experienced adventurer. If that's true, I'm sure you're ready to take on commissions from Liu Adventure Guild. A whole new world of wild adventure awaits you. Ad Astra Abbas did this. So we completed another quest.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Abyssosk, sorry. Claim an adventure rank rewards. We'll take that, no problem. Next. We're not going to get a fate for a while. Okay, cool. So we have mini games unlocked. We can, like, actually just, like, do a bit of exploration as well around Liu Harbor, like. You know what I mean? Like, we should do that as well before we do anything. Like, this is not, this is a new town. This is a new place. And that's what's exciting about this. Ah, gorgeous. You changed the time of day even for that viewpoint. Well done. So let's just take a look around the place as well, you know? This is a great song as well, by the way. Oh, what is this? It's almost like it's a harbor, right? It's for boats. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Okay, I didn't even realize what it was for a second there, but then you look at it from that point of view, it definitely is like a little harbor. Or the main part of the harbor, because the whole thing is called a harbor. It's a harbor town, which was very, very normal, and in a way still is kind of like kept alive with the idea of like airports. I know people are gonna be like, Calvin, shut up. It's like, no, like I truly believe that like old-fashioned harbor towns like kind of remind me of airports. When you go to an airport and like there's like shops everywhere and snacks and stuff, and it's like, this is just a harbor town. You know what I mean, for planes. I don't know. Maybe I'm silly just saying that, but that's just what it reminds me of. But there still are like towns that are on the old harbors or like built upon old harbors. This was still a common thing for years and years. Wharfs were very, very common in terms of, look at this as well. It's like a big, it's the crank. Think we could get onto that boat over there? The really fancy one? Do we have to get like high up onto the mountain maybe? That's a possibility. Yeah, let's spend a bit of time exploring before we do anything. And then we're going to do our daily commissions. We will do our daily commissions after that then. I feel like I would be remiss if I didn't explore though. And I should also say as well, we're definitely not going for meta. But as always, like I said, I'm also not stubborn. And I feel like that's, maybe sometimes confusing because it's like, wait, he said he's not going for meta, but he's not, he'll take suggestions. And it's like, man, like I put Barbara in the other team the other day just because like I do listen to you guys and I do want to like get better at, oh, I meant to do that. There's a chest here. Let's just say I meant to do that, And Barbara was a fine character.
An answer from this world?
But like stuff like, don't attack with Nahida and don't attack with Barbara, even though they definitely do have attack moves. I don't know. It's like we're gonna just have fun with those. Oh, look how beautiful this is with the shining, like the setting sun, I guess, on the wood. Very gorgeous, very pretty. Okay, let's explore a different part of town because I feel like I'm just kind of like, actually no, let's go on a boat. Let's get on. No, boat should be main event. Boat should be main event. Yeah, and there's also a blacksmith up here, which we never go to, because like I don't think we've ever needed to. It's not here. I love how vibrant each town looks, but will I have to get like used to new characters in this town because like there's no Margaret or whatever. There's Yongyan and stuff like this. Yohani. Darn, missed the boat again. Are you alright? Oh, nothing. Other than the fact that I work on a ship and that ship just set sail, to be precise. Getting up so early in the morning is my biggest hurdle. I never seem to get enough sleep. I mean, when there's so much to go out and do at night, how can anyone expect me to sleep? No way, the whole early bird early to rise lifestyle. I'd rather be dead. Seems like the captain has forgotten about me today. Guess I'll have to try harder to be up earlier tomorrow. Dude, like, you're probably gonna be fired. Oh, look at this gigantic anchor. It's a big anchor. Oh my god, look at the fish heads. Fishmonger? See you? Hi, how can I help you? Your outfit is lovely. You distracted me with your chit-chat and now I've lost count again. What are you doing? I'm just getting ready to buy some fish. After visiting Uncle Zhao's stand, I can't help but feel that Uncle Sun's fish are not only cheaper, but more fresh too. I think it's a perfect chance to buy a load of fish to make for my husband. I'm just worried that I wouldn't be able to move such a load. If only a wrench were here. The wrench? Yes, haven't you heard the wrench Wang down in the shipyard? He's known as for his great strength. Why he'd help haul this load and carry back to my home on his shoulder. He's been so good to me as long as I can remember. He would always share any tasty food he had, and he taught me arithmetic. Arithmetic? He's like a brother to me. But he seems very fond of my husband for some odd reason. He's very always staring at him. If only there's some way to help them get along. Maybe he likes him. Maybe he likes him, We're exploring this place at night. Look at that. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Look at that. All the meat and the poultry and the fish and the fruits and the vegetables. It's a beautiful place. We've definitely gotten lucky with this game. Definitely gotten lucky. Oh, you sneaking around here. Explain yourself. Just passing by, dude. Passing by, eh? You listen here. Don't you get any ideas about this warehouse, capiche? I've got my eye on you. Do we have a problem? Do we have an issue? Didn't think so. Who are you? Hello there. Interested in doing some work for the Ministry of Civil Affairs? Tell me a little about yourself, please. My name is Miss Yu, and I'm a resource manager with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. By resource management, we don't just mean management of material goods. We also manage information and human resources. I trust that you understand how important resource management is to the city that prizes commerce as much as Liu does. Exchanging material for manpower and intelligence, and using all three to solve issues, that's our ministry's speciality. More plainly, you help us, we pay you. How about that? So how about it? Sorry. Still, the work can take on is dependent on your reputation. The greater the trust people have in you, the greater the task you can take up. So there is a thing, but do we have any? So I guess we have to build up our like reputation here.
Maybe reciting poetry is a way to set.
The kites follow the wind into the sky. Across the heavens do they fly. Save those into lanterns crash that burns into ashes in a flash. Yes, yes. Yeah, I speak to people in poems as well. At least I try to. I like penguins. Yes, I do. I like penguins. Can I have some milk? Hey, do you think you can handle a round with me? Don't worry, I'm not here to fight. I mean a round of mahjong. But I've got to warn you, I'm an ace when it comes to mahjong. Who are you? I'm nobody really. I do odd jobs here for the Adventurers Guild, but I'm actually the best mahjong player on Liu. If you're ever looking for the Master of Liu Adventurers Guild, just let me know. Are you in the Master of Liu branch? No, I'm not the master. I'm just a volunteer that helps take care of her more trivial matters, which oftentimes ends up being an arduous task, arduous and thankless task. You want to know why? That's right why I'm in love with her. She's not all like those delicate and helpless-looking girls. No, it's strong and resolute character that I'm crazy about. It goes without saying that someone of the guild's master's disposition won't be easily won. But to me, this is like the ultimate game of chance. Chasing the thrill is what drives any gambler. The higher the stakes, the more we strive to score the jackpot, no matter the odds. You know what I mean? She's not like other girls. What was that like really funny thing? Where we already talked to these people. That was the Adventure Guild person. But what was? Oh, we should buy some food. We should definitely buy some food. One was so funny about like it's like when a boy writes a girl character. She's not like other characters. I said that Captain Wu reminded me of a character in Shenmue. Ugh, you shouldn't sneak up on people like that. It scared the life out of me. I finally made up my mind. Then you made me jump, and now I'm doubting myself again. What are you doing? Just a regular seafarer. Worked hard my whole life. Made a bit of more, and now I'm debating whether to put it in savings or not. What do you think? Save it. But if I do that, what happens if a business opportunity lifetime comes along and I've got no cash to invest? Maybe you don't know, but being a trader can be very lucrative here in the Lord Geo's country. If I use my capital to grow business, I could really make a lot. Maybe one day I could even upgrade my boat to the type that Ningyong has. My friend, by the way, I'm gonna mispronounce names. This is one of those times. Correct the hell out of me because this is based on like Chinese culture, I believe. So like 100% correct the hell out of me this time around, guys. Because it is this thing where it's like I will mispronounce so many names here. And it's not out of disrespect, you know. Sometimes you just don't understand stuff all the time. What is a poster? A new twist on an old classic. Wanming Restaurant welcomes you. That's cool. Here for the Wanming Restaurant experience, I'm Chef Mao. Everyone in Shu Rock will have heard of me. Can I get food to go? Sure, what do you feel like having? So he has kind of the same food, I guess? Oh, there's recipes. There's like grilled tiger fish, which is cool. Let's buy a bunch of recipes. You know, why not? We have so much like stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't make any sense not to buy some recipes. Hi, Frecky. My brother is so pathetic. He doesn't even dare to eat any of the food that he orders himself. I've tried some of the food before, and that's just how it is. Do you dislike Liu cuisine? It's not that I dislike it. Let's just say that I'm disappointed. Take Zhang Yon's chop suey, for example. All the spices they use are completely overwhelmed the natural flavor of ingredients. Apart from the powerful spicy and salty flavors, there's no taste in the actual ingredients. I had anticipated that it would be more of a shocking taste, but I didn't expect all of this. We'll consult the Teva travel guide again to see where we should get head next on our culinary journey. There is we have to get the travel guide here for as well, don't we? There's a quest for that. Let's see. So that's the mini games. Right? In the mountains. We still have to do this. Where is it? No? I thought there was a quest that, like... There it is. That's the one. To get the travel guide, which, like, actually was a very interesting read, wasn't it? The first time we read it. Okay. Man, look at that, look at that, look at the ducks. Look at that. That's so freaking pretty. That's so pretty. Oh, there's like a little shop over here, like maybe like a little souvenir shop? Or is it just an ingredient shop? It looks like just an ingredient shop. Hello, Zhong.
Welcome to the Second Life. What would you like to buy?
This and that.
Over here, please. Pick at your leisure.
Very kind. So there's salt. Can I buy in bulk, please? Can I buy in bulk? I guess, I mean, like, buy, like, faster is what I mean. Cabbage. We might as well, like, guys, we might as well, like, money is one thing that I'm not worried about running out of, right? Like, would you guys agree with that? Like, that's the one thing, like, in this game, like, you never run out of. Because you get so much money for everything. Like, it's not even, like, funny. Like, you get money for everything in this game. To the point that, like, it's not even, like, sometimes even a good... Oh, can we cook here? We can! So we have new recipes. Let's, like, activate all these. Like this. Is there any new recipes you can make? Oh, we can make this. Chili chicken. Right? Crit. Increases crit. Crystal shrimp. You know? Oh, what missing ingredient do we need here? We need... What is that? Does it show you? We need... What is that? Item details. Item details. A seasoned dry from sweet flour has the power to give... Oh, so we need to make a sugar. Do you have sugar? I don't think he had sugar. No, I don't think he had sugar. Does anyone else have sugar? Excuse me? Excuse me? Does anyone have sugar? 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 No sugar? No, not sugar? Okay, no, not sugar. I just wanted to borrow a cup of sugar. We don't need to be doing, Jesus Christ, that's gorgeous. We don't need to be doing, references to Robot Chicken today. Okay, before we do anything, let's go look at the boat, and then we can look at the rest of... No, the boat's main event. Boat is main event, Calvin. We said this. If we get sugar, we can totally make that dish, though. Even the houses are really pretty. It's nice to be in a different change of pace. It's nice to be in a different area of this game and actually be in... Oh, do you sell sugar in the tea house? I'm coming in. No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry if I scared you. This is the Yangshang Tea House. Now that you're here, are you meant to prepare? Did you bring enough money? It sounds like the tea here must be quite expensive. Who said that the tea house must only sell tea? Someone stupid like you shouldn't be making a mess out of our city. Your time would be better spent listening to the opera or sitting in a restaurant. There's some places you don't belong, and you're most certainly not needed around here. If you don't leave, I'll ask security to escort you away. In her defense, I did climb on this thing here. You know what I mean? In her defense, I did do something that was very illegal. So, she's right. Gorgeous. So pretty. This game is pretty. It's a pretty game, and I won't stand for it. Who cut your hair? Ha! The Bosley twins. Guarding the city as always.
Thank you so very much.
Hi, you looking for me? No. Yeah, who are you? I'm Yizhu. You probably know my little sister Yizhang. With the house rep these days, and where Yizhang will get lonely, so I thought I'd buy her a new toy. See if it takes her mind off things.
Shang was so understanding, said I could pick one toy take back home for free. Everyone's been so good to me and my sister. No, I can't cry. I can't let Yi Shang see me unhappy.
Hi, anything I can do for you? What are you selling? Oh yeah. Best way to find out is take a look around and show you find something you like. What are you... Sugar! She's selling sugar. Okay, I'll buy all of your sugar, please. Thank you so much. I'll buy all your potatoes as well. I love bit potatoes. I'll buy all your electro crystals. I'll buy some of your core lapses. I'll buy a lot of your cheese, if that's okay. I'm like a TikTok influencer. Walks around. How much would it cost to buy out your whole store today? Okay, let's actually... Next time we get a chance to cook, we will cook. Oh yeah, we've loaded... I understand we have loaded things here. So I'll check these out just so it gets the red marker off. Because I'm not in the business of upsetting people. Like it's not an intentional thing, by the way, where I'm like, oh, so this is the mini games, right? Yeah. So this is the mini games, and we will try and do these for sure. And then we have trials to do as well. We actually have a lot to do.
Everything's ready. Let's go. Everything's ready.
What
Let's
a cool
go.
character design. What the hell?
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm a chef from Liyue. My favorite place
Liyue.
is the
I have to remember it's
kitchen.
Liyue. I have to remember it's Liyue. They said it enough times now. I think I'm just very forgetful sometimes. Liyue. 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 There we go. Okay, yeah. So I just want to... Yeah. I'm not in the business of, like, upsetting people with these... Like, it's not intentional to be like, oh, you know, I'm gonna... Sometimes I just, like, legit forget. And it doesn't usually bother me. You know what I mean? These are commissions, right? That's the thing. It doesn't affect me in any way. This here now, though. Why is this... Because is this... Did they want me to wish on this? Well, we're going to wish... I think we're going to wish on this banner. Because that's another boy we want. You know what I mean? How are you? Why, this camera contraption captures quite the nice images, it seems. Camera? Yes, we recently imported a new product from Fontaine. It's supposed to be very popular over there at the moment. It's a device that you press a button and it makes an image of it on a piece of paper. They're calling it a camera. I must say, I'm having quite fun with it. Have you heard of such a device? I think I may have. Really? Well, I suppose I should have expected you to be more knowledgeable than me as a traveler. Leave him alone. You okay, buddy? It's my spot. It's my spot, okay? Our young master has also taken a great liking to this camera. He's convinced... Okay, I'll give you the spot. He's convinced that it will sell very well. But given that this would be the first sale of the device, we don't have any guarantee that it'll be a success. As such, we decided to run a trial event where... Oh! Batman's nearby. Citizens come and have free photographer taken... the trial event where citizens can come and have a free photograph taken first. To our surprise, it's rather well received. Quite a few people have offered to pay a small fee for us to bring the camera to them and take a picture. Some people also requested that we have an image framed and mounted and delivered to them. But the number of people coming to us have their pictures taken is now growing by the day. I'd intended to discuss the situation with the young master, but it seems it's gone for several days now. In the meantime, why don't we have the... It's my spot. So, who told you to come back here? Oh, he did. Get your spot, dude. In the meantime, we don't want to neglect our customers, so we'll be doing our best to... Okay, I'm leaving. To attend everyone who comes to have their picture taken. But there are so many now that we are struggling to keep up with demand. Traveler, could you do me a favor and deliver these 2 pictures to our customers? Sure, dude. Why not? I'll see it done, yeah. Yeah, my thanks, surely. There should be names on the back of these. I must have forgotten to write them down, and I'm in a hurry. I'm sorry, we have to try and find them based on the picture. They're very clear, so you should be able to identify... That's cool. Again, thanks, I apologize, but I must attend to other matters. So here we go. So they're in this area, which is handy. Usually they're like the pictures are like here, right? Is this quest items? Yes, character development items are usually here, right? No? No, it's here. Yeah, here we go. Priest box. Okay, so let's... So, old lady... Huh? Okay, let's give one to the old lady first, at least. Hello? Maybe up top? That outfit's incredible, girl. Who are you? She was like, I'm gonna wake up You're all looking stylish today. What the hell? Oh my god, what the hell? Is this a stylish Wednesday? What's happening? Has anyone seen like an old lady around here? Like an actual like old lady?
That was fantastic. What a blast.
Hello.
It's a real blast. I told you to shush. What could you possibly want? I can't wait until the story's finished.
I guess I am annoying him while the storytelling is happening. Is something the matter? About the camera. Alright, I did go to film. Are you serious? Wait. What? I was just wanting to talk to you. Hold on a second. So that... What? Okay, that was easy. I literally was just like, oh, let's talk to these people along the way of finding the old lady. I'll take that. That is so lucky. That is so lucky. That is really funny. Where's old lady? Oh, it's in a different spot altogether. Okay. Yeah, it's over here. That makes sense, because I was like, there's no old lady around here. So I was looking for the old lady even in the wrong spot. Let's go. Beautiful trees as well, aren't they? Has anyone seen an old lady? She's wanted. She's going to be beheaded at sunrise. Tomorrow's sun. Oh, there she is.
What's the matter? I guess I did go to the Fate Covers Guild a few days ago, asked her to come take a picture of me. Did you come here specifically to deliver my picture? Well, thank you very much.
There we go. Nice. Music is so good. It's unbelievable. People who don't play Genshin, you know, you don't know how to play any game you don't want to play. But like, for years, imagine like I was gonna go my whole life without playing this game. I was never gonna see this view. I was never gonna see this view. I was never gonna hear this music. I was never gonna know these characters. I was never gonna know about Dvalin. Which, by the way, in the latest Roman Reacts, we do a full reaction to a lore video about Dvalin, which was actually really, really fun. I'll actually put it in the description if I remember. You know, I rarely remember stuff. Hello. Just where has our master gone one after this time, honestly? Oh, my apologies. How did the Fan Commerce Guild, be... Dude, I did a mission for you. Have you managed to deliver the pictures? Done deal. Thank you. I'm sorry for troubling you, but we better keep our head above water here. Ah, yes, please take this camera, as thanks for your help. I couldn't. It's no problem. I mean, you did help us, didn't you? It's my spot. It's my spot. It's not an exceedingly expensive object either. It's just a sample that our partners in Fontaine gave us. There's some differences between it and the official model, but the basic functions are all there. It definitely, it'll definitely be enough for your needs. And if you take a liking to it, you can also help us with some advertising here and there. Regardless, thanks for your help, and please take this camera with you. Thank you for the very fun quest. It was, like, right? It was a very fun quest. I believe it was a fun quest anyway. And look at this as well, like... Not normal, is it? Like how pretty that is. With all the overarches as well. I didn't even notice that with the kites coming from it as well. Like, this is like one of my favorite, like, memories as a kid. Was like, you know, when you're driving towards the beach. And like, you see the water horizons and stuff like that. It's so cool. Okay, let's go back to doing that quest we were just about to do. Because I definitely want to get the Teyvat travel guide for this place.
Welcome to Lulu Pavilion. How many are there in your group? Do you have a reservation?
Can I get food to go?
Certainly, you may enjoy our classic Liu cooking wherever you choose.
More recipes. And I think you can get recipes by eating food as well, so. So we should do that as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. What are you guys hiding, huh? He's coming this way. We'll stop him. No, you won't. It's Sayu time. What are you little runs doing here? Did she just call us little? What are you little runs doing playing over here? Go inside, help your mothers. Someone saying you didn't call Sayu a protagonist last time. Sayu, I see more as the character who shows up like every few episodes and saves the day. You know what I mean? It's Sayu. She's like the Casey Jones, but really good. You know what I mean? Oh, mama, look at this. And it leads up into the mountain as well. I wonder if there's going to be quests going up that way too. Very nice. Very, very nice. So it's upstairs. You can see the arrow pointing up. Very, very pretty place this place is.
I'm sweeping to forget the troubles of my life.
Same, girl.
Wallin Bookhouse. Guess this is where we go to buy books in Liyue. Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide? It's super duper interesting.
Now you tell me, should I talk to this person? That seems like a very main character style
Feel free to
person.
look around. There's no obligation to buy.
That seems like a very main character-esque person.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago.
Oh wow.
It just wasn't selling.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting. Bummer.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
Yeah, it was.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Okay.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingce village.
Qingce.
He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd
Qingce,
out-of-print
Liyue
book or
Harbor.
two every
Liyue
now and then.
Harbor.
Did somebody say out-of-print books?
Oh, because this is an introduction to a character. We're fine.
Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection?
Who are you?
Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Xingqiu, a
Xingqiu.
humble literature enthusiast who
Xingqiu.
happened to be passing by.
You look awesome, Xingqiu. Do
Since
you want to
you
join my
and I are
team?
both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingce and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth?
Makes sense. Please lead the way.
My pleasure, fellow book lover.
Let's go. I'm totally on board for this. Let's go. Whoa, that's a long walk. We're about to be... What? Oh, it's not that long. It's actually like literally like right here. Okay, and it's in a place we already discovered. Okay, let's go. We should probably do our commissions as well, right? In fact, let's get the commissions done right now. We can do our commissions later. Like we have a quest to do. Once we finish this quest, we'll do our commissions. I think so anyway. Because I don't want to interrupt the flow of this. We just met this new character. They're pretty awesome. I like them a lot. Enemies, don't attack. I'm out here to fight. I'm here to meet the new boy that I like.
What was he like?
Great design. Cool hair. He like cut it off like right at the edges.
Cool, very brave.
It was very brave. Oh, level 30, we can get some levels out of you guys, or at least some damage out of you guys. Hold on a second. What should we do? It's been it always takes a little while to get back into it. You're asking for Dendro reactions? Thank you. You know what I mean? I feel like we shouldn't avoid fights too often because then it just means that we have, you know,
Adventure time.
you know, that just means we'll probably get a bit jellied. You know what I mean? A bit like, okay, we can't. You know, we should feel good about doing about fights in this game, and we should feel confident. And the more fights we do, the more confident we will feel. Hold on a second. You can just take pictures anywhere? That's so cool. Let's go. Let's go. Another thing, like, I should probably talk about very quickly, is I saw like a lot of people were joking. It was a really nice little, like, and I was joking along with them how like it took me so long to go to an area. There were some people genuinely being like, "Yo, Calvin, like, you're doing this on purpose. You're like not, like, or not even that, but like oh, like he's just trying to tease us now." And like, guys, I need to let you know this, right? This is a game called an RPG. It's a game called Genshin Impact. And in this game called Genshin Impact, usually what happens is this open world. An open world is a world that's open, that like is gigantic, and you can go anywhere pretty much at any time. There's not many restrictions about it. The only restriction is your own imagination, your own talent and skill and level. That's usually the restrictions of an open world. And I like to explore all these areas. I don't want to play a game where I have to like just like not have fun exploring. Like, I don't want to rush through this game. I don't want to play an open world game like this that's so beautiful. Look at this. And just go for the main quest. I don't want to do it. And you might be like, Calvin, that was a bit snappy. That was a bit rude to talk like that. But if someone's saying to me, hey, you're like trying to force, you're trying to like tease us or whatever. I want it to be known that like, guys, it's going to take a while. And like, by the way, I want to say this right now before we go any further. 95% of people are like, I love the way you explore, and I want to thank you guys for that as well. So I just make sure people know that. I'm not just being like, the comments are weird. The comments are amazing. The comments for the most part are like just so good.
The heavens are smiting me.
So I don't want to make it seem like that. We're not going to talk about that stuff anymore. I just feel like this is a community playthrough. Comment etiquette is important, and yeah.
Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We have a new character with us.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Such a cool character design. Look at this.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my
boots are awesome too. Sorry, I'm just looking at this new character.
After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection.
Oh man, that's actually very sad.
Do you have any idea what that means?
You're sad you got none to read now?
That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them, and now they're gone. Gone, I tell you. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off you go.
I can understand how that like will be upsetting, like having to sell some of your favorite stuff to make a bit of money.
Tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
This guy, I love it. The design is so good.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd. There's a title I haven't heard in a long time.
I love that. That's what she said was true about his character, right? Like, he was like, I don't want to talk. But then as soon as you talk about a good book, he's like, hey.
What? But we don't?
The Teyvat Travel Guide is probably not the same thing.
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published. But over time, it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation works. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How
Can't
could
get
I
over this
forget?
design. The boots, the
original
shorts,
edition's sixth volume of that work is so rare. I could never bring myself to pawn it no matter how much I needed the money.
You mean you still have it?
Yes. It is
Well, that's
my
actually really
one and
good.
only remaining treasure.
And talk about a way to like not only introduce like this character we talked to before, Chang in the Ninth, but also like introduce this new character we just talked to as well. Like how much like they care about this like certain thing, this passionate thing that they have.
Hey Chang,
Don't try it.
you've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the Corlapis or not? I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing with the Fatui.
If you mess with Chang the Ninth, you're messing with Sayu.
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
How about you calm down, sir? Really, like you're just being very aggressive for no reason, actually. Like in a way.
You...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make
Yeah,
a
you tell
deal
him.
or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of other people's business.
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this
Oh my
gentleman
God,
in his
look,
moment
look.
of need.
Look this
I
little
am
fancy
XINGQIU,
boy.
disciple of the Guhua clan.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master.
Oh, buddy, you're about to
This
get
day and age.
you're about to get trounced, I can tell.
Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now. Who were you supposed to be then, huh? Some sort of Guhua messiah?
Justice is blind to
Oh.
our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less
Oh.
powerful than his master, but he is no less guilty.
That is like a that's like that would be put in a book of classic owns.
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. You'll be sorry.
Let's do it
you
now.
crossed
Let's do it now.
me. And you, Chang, you're selling that Corlapis
Let's do it now.
whether you like it or not.
He crossed you. I crossed you too. Chang crossed. Let's do it now. 3 versus 1. Let's go. Oh yeah, run away.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger. My days are numbered.
Seems so.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Jeez Louise.
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But since you did stick up for me, please just
Is there any way
take
we can
this
help
book
with this
and
though?
leave me in peace.
Like I don't mind helping with this as well. Like I'd help him out.
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, XINGQIU, vow to repay this great act of generosity.
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished.
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
So they've like gone to read the book. I think it's so good like how they introduce characters in this game, but not only that, like I feel like it's like it's not just like, oh, like hey, look at this character. It's like they give them something to do. They give you a task to do with them, and they show like a maybe like not a flaw, but like they show a really big part of their personality that like is so different to other people. This guy just saw someone just get threatened and he's like, "Hey, what about the book though?" Like that little care about the book shows that maybe like at least like he's dedicated. He really is into like history and like expanding his knowledge. But also like the way like he was talking as well, it's like very sweet-hearted, but like has this very sinister way of threatening people. Like I loved it. Calling the other person a mouse. Like the most subtle way of saying you are nothing. I love the character design too. It's one of my favorites so far.
You like reading, huh, Mr. 5-second hero?
I mean, like, he did help in a way.
Oh, amazing. I never saw that coming.
Hello?
I love him.
XINGQIU? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
That guy back at Shang the 9th was pretty bossy. That bossy guy's back at Shang sounds like he's Yeah.
How can they bully poor old Chang the 9th like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
So I guess we're just scrapping Operation Liu
Why
Travel
did you
Guide.
give up on your book search so lightly?
Although he's like not listening, and then as soon as we're like, we're not gonna read a book anymore. Whoa, hold up.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the 9th ended up having to pawn it.
Yeah, he did a lot of care about the book.
And I meant every word I said to Chang the 9th. I will return his
Oh
act of
wow,
kindness.
sick.
It is the just thing to do.
So despite their like their airheadedness and they're kind of like being away in the clouds, still have a lot of honor to them.
I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection.
Oh, that's actually very sweet. You already have a plan, don't you?
Of course I do. An initial plan, anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt?
My bro is look at the way he crosses his leg. That's the way I cross my legs too.
I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts.
You're in trouble now. I'm new metal. My friend over here, emo. My friend over here, new wave metal. This girl over here, pure goth. You're in trouble.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant Gu-Hua clan. That's what you goofballs call it, right?
Dude, you were called a mouse like 5 minutes ago. I wouldn't be calling anyone a goofball.
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Oh my god, he called you an insect again.
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you buffoon.
He's like, you buffoon, you idiot. And he's like, and this guy's over here freaking destroying it with proverbs.
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
You should just like, you guys confirmed it, by the way. The lip syncing is in Chinese, I think. So that's why it's like, yeah, it's different when it comes to the English language.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all. But you picked the wrong time, you little punk.
I think your goth girl has something wrong
to
with her.
Back me up. A whole army of you and your little Gu-Hua buddies wouldn't be able to help you now.
I don't know. I
may be young, my liege.
Oh my god.
But the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Yeah, why should he?
Oh, great speech.
Look at these close-ups.
But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
You are eavesdropper.
Wait, oh, so we would try it with this character?
Let me amuse
Okay, let's try him out.
Rain outlines your
So the
fate.
water. Okay, water attack. So that's what that does. Oh, like instant like water damage, by the way. But oh my god, look at this. It takes like seconds. I guess we could like do a healing Bennett while we're waiting, and then do like a zapping razor. Just do a little bit of an overload.
Over here! No, my sword! The more, the merrier.
I understand that like we're not using Nahida right now.
Now you've got me
But like we're not
worked
gonna like we can't switch anyway, so it's not like. Let's probably get these guys over here. Look at this, because that's an electro charge shield, so like there's no point in using electro on it. Get out of my way!
Rain outlines your fate.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Really, we should be using a fire boy on this girl here. Oh, special move. Straight up. So is this just kind of like, it kind of reminds me of, what's his move?
I thought that was just a regular
Kaya?
pendant you were wearing, not a vision.
Dude, you came up here with your freaking emo friend, your new wave metal friend, which, by the way, I've been all three of these guys. I've been new metal, I've been emo, I've been goth, I've been all these, so I'm not just making fun of them. You came over here with that. This sheer power. If I ever went and never would started a fight with someone and they started quoting proverbs at me, calling me a rat and an insect, I'd literally find a way to get out of there so quick.
You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
That's what I always say as well, with tears in my eyes. It's not over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the unfair advantage it gives me against my opponents.
You know what's an unfair advantage? Your outfit's amazing.
Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business, and I will ensure the matter is resolved satisfactorily. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words.
Yeah, he did seem a bit very overconfident, didn't he? So that means probably, yeah, like he said, very smart.
There must be a deeper level of collusion
for
at
sure,
work
if he's
here.
that confident. And like, I don't think people would like name the Fitsui as like their who they're with if they're not sure they're with them, you know?
He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of you could go and investigate.
Sure.
That idea works, but what are you gonna do?
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just using us as your errand runners?
Wow, so that's how that turned out. This whole passage is just extraordinary.
Ugh, this guy is so
I like
annoying. Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face.
No, he's not stupid. He's adorable.
Fine, but as per tradition.
Oh, okay. Yes,
Paimon
it is
gets to
tradition.
Pick an ugly nickname for him.
Call him Book Boy.
From now on, he shall be known as Guhua Geek.
Okay, Paimon. Okay.
You go first. No need to wait for me.
Do you want to join our
One
party
more
forever?
page And I'll go and stretch my legs. Just one last page.
Do you want to join our party forever? Do you want answer the question? What do you think about join the party forever? So we have a new quest, so now it's a perfect time to do our daily commissions. Let's start with this one over here. And let's go. What happened there? Oh. Defeat all opponents. I will. Yeah, man, that was awesome. Like, really good introduction to a character. I feel like also, like, a lot of the story just makes sense. You know, when a character says something in this game, the only times it won't make sense if it makes sense for it not to make sense, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, huh? What I mean by that is, like, if the character's lying, you know what I mean? Then it doesn't make any sense. But, like, these characters, like, make perfect sense. They feel like real people even like, when you're talking to them. They have, like, over-the-top cartoony traits, but, like, I wouldn't trade it for the world, you know? I really wouldn't trade it for the world. Absolutely in love with the characters in this game, I'll be honest with you. Hello, friends.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Teamwork is dreamwork. What do you think? Get rid of the shaman first. Isn't it so cool how, like, even though, like, we probably should have known to get rid of the shaman anyway, right? Like, it probably should have been a well-known thing to get rid of the shaman anyway. There is, like, a very honest thing about, like, our attacks here where it's like, okay, I want to get rid of the shaman because now we read up on the shamans. The shamans are freaking insane. The shamans are like the leaders of these groups, and without them, like, they don't have the buffs and all this stuff, and like there is a contextual reason to get rid of the shamans, like right away first. Like, I love that. I love that a lot. It's actually pretty good. Enemy reinforcements? I don't think so.
We go.
You know what I mean? It's just like, and it's a very simple thing, right? It's a very simple way of looking at it.
Let's light it up.
But it's awesome. Today is also, by the way, the day of the next Nintendo Direct, which I will be watching.
Adventure time.
Calvin's gonna be watching that Nintendo Direct.
Everybody stand back.
You know he is. So that'll be the video later on, well, yesterday actually, because you won't see this until Thursday. We're gonna not use this totally, we're gonna because we're gonna do this and just get this over and done with as quick as possible. This party is still very good, right? Like, this party that we created with Sayu, Razor, Wander, and Bennett is still very good. And that's like something I always want to like make sure like people realize. I'm not gonna abandon these parties that I created that are actually very good. You know what I mean? They're still gonna be a part of my soul. You know, you're wrong, Greed. Friends are a part of your soul. Literally just rewatched that episode like last week. I've gotten more like into like the idea of rewatching episodes of like anime, by the way. Like, I've gotten way more into it. You can drop down, say. And like it's been like actually very fun. Because beforehand, like I would have to be like, I would be one of those people that has to watch everything from the start. And like, I don't know if that's like a trait of some kind that like people know, like personality wise. Like, I could never like watch just one episode of a TV show. Like, I couldn't watch an episode of like I have from my childhood. Here's an interesting story for you. And maybe you don't find it interesting, but I always find it really funny. You know, I got Santa Claus by accident gave me a present that was supposed to go to my brother. It happens sometimes. Santa does that sometimes. He's giving presents to like billions of kids around the world. Of course, it's going to happen like that. But Santa gave me a present, and it was a Family Guy box set. Now, here's the thing. I think I was like 8 years old, maybe 6 years old, maybe 7 years old, and so I was like, holy hell, what is this? What is this? And like my brother was like, that was probably, you know, I'd say that Santa meant it for me, but I was like, oh well, look, it was in, you know, Santa put it in my pile. So like I didn't know as a kid, you know, I was just like, well, he put it in my pile, you know. Santa definitely probably meant it for me then, which makes sense, right, guys? Like if Santa puts something in your pile, then he definitely means it's for you. And then Santa Claus, he gives me this show that's like crazy, and I then start collecting all the stuff from Family Guy, and I still have all the boxes that I collected as a kid. And it's so funny, like I could not just watch an episode of Family Guy. I could not just watch an episode of South Park when I used to collect those as well. I could not just watch an episode of American Dad or The Office. I have to watch it all in a row. Which, like, I don't know what that says about me. It probably says I'm a weirdo. Like, but nowadays, like, I've gotten into the more of a habit of like, okay, you know what? Let's watch everything. You know what I mean? Like, let's just watch an episode here or there. Like, oh, I'll turn on Avatar: The Last Airbender. I just want to watch the beach episode. You know what I mean? Oh, I'll turn on this thing. Oh, I just want to watch I'll turn on. I'm trying to think of another show that I really, really love. I'll turn on Haiku. I just want to watch the end of season 1. You know what I mean? I don't have to watch every single episode. And that's been really fun because it's nice to be like, oh, I love this episode, I want to watch it again. There's some shows you still couldn't do that with, like Fleabag, which I love. I just recently finished. Freaking awesome. But like, you couldn't just like watch. Like, how do I say? You couldn't just watch a random episode of Fleabag because it's just too heartbreaking. I don't think I could ever watch that show again. You know what I mean? And that show feels like a movie condensed into a TV show, though, doesn't it? So that's why it's a little bit difficult to ever act as if like we can watch it as like one thing. You know what I mean? Random event. Oh yeah, for sure. We're gonna put Sayu out here just to get some healing as well.
Let's light it up. Everybody Everybody stand back!
Nice little vaporize going on. But yeah, like I used to have to watch every episode, like, you know, and when I was a kid, like, you know, my brother would be away for a bit, and what would be very funny about it was, like, he'd come back, and, like, the same episode would be on, he's like, you still watching this episode? I was like, no, I just did the full rounds. You know what I mean? I just did the full round of the show. He's like, oh, well, can we watch a different episode? I'm like, no, we're watching this one. Yeah. But like, actually, like maybe I might do like a, you know, if I ever get a hold of them again, you know, a video series on like all of the DVD collection I had. King of the Hill, Robot Chicken, all that stuff. Which probably explains why I'm so erratic, and that's probably why it explains why I'm so erratic in videos and stuff. So there's a lot of like defeat enemies ones this time, isn't there? Which I'm not complaining, these are the easiest ones.
Let's light it up!
Man, that bore through that. That was not even like funny. Is that all of them? Yeah, it is.
Off we go!
Wait, is that it? Hold on, is it commission? Oh, it's I was like, is it a freaking dungeon? That would have been insane. Guys, why haven't you told me to unlock this yet? It's okay though. Getting to walk through here at all.
Oh, look who came crawling back to Mondstadt. Go back to Liyue, you fool. Oh, now he's too good for Mondstadt. Glory, why would you say that to me? Too good for Mondstadt. Smelly, smelly, smelly boy.
Jesus. Hey, get out of our town! No, I'm a citizen of both. I love both places. Smelly Luke.
You don't have any right to call me Smelly. Everyone else is calling you Smelly.
We're both smelly. We're the Smelly Brothers. Smelly Brothers unite. No, I'm not your brother. Smelly Brothers unite. Smelly Anonymous. We'll go to meetings together about it. The first day I was called Smelly was by him. I just meet my wander with his head in his hand. Ah, Jesus, I wish he wouldn't say that.
Now, how do we deal with being called Smelly?
Take a shower? No. No. It's crazy. Oh God, it's Victor again.
Traveler, over here, I've been watching you.
What do you want?
Come on now. Come now, why the weary tone? I've got a fire proposition for you.
How would you like to join the Fatui? No.
You wish.
Isn't that right? Well, this is Mondstadt. He did a trick.
And so what if it is? We the Fatui recruit from all over the continent. Just a fair game, and the knights have no say in it. Now, but it looks at you, you have questions, yes?
So tell me about the Fatui. Spout delusions.
You are very direct. This is quite the long story, but given that you are not yet an official member of the Fatui, I can't tell you either. I've heard that there are a lot of villagers around Mondstadt, and I've summoned huddled together into groups. Let's make a deal. You take a stroll outside and bring a trophy from the Michichel back for me, and I'll tell you the story. How does that sound? Sure. Very straightforward. I like it. One hardly finds someone like you in Mondstadt. Hurry up, Long. Then I'll be waiting for you here. Did I mention that you should hurry?
So that's the quest. I have it for you. Oh, okay, I thought we'd already have it, but we don't. Okay, let's go. I actually have to like avoid spoilers because I'm gonna be watching the I'm watching Nintendo Direct on a delay. So I'm like I'm making sure that like I have no social medias open, and we're just gonna go straight to the Nintendo YouTube page right after this. I'm making sure.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
And it's kind of funny because like partner directs are very strange because it's like it could be anything. And like so often, like Nintendo to me is like an exclusive giant, right? It's like their exclusive games are what makes me want to have a Switch. I bought a Switch originally to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's why I bought a Switch. Actually, no, let's be honest. I bought it. I'm trying to sound cool here a little bit. That was one of the reasons I bought a Switch. The main reason was Pokemon Let's Go. I'm not trying to sound, you know, like, who cares about sounding a little bit cool? Maybe in my mind I was like, no, that was the game. But in fairness, I bought both those games as soon as I got the Switch. But I bought the Let's Go one. And at that point, I not skipped a Pokemon game since Pokemon Black and White. And it wasn't that I skipped it. It was just I didn't have... I didn't really play video games at the time when that came out. Not that I didn't play video games. I still play video games, but not as religiously as I do now and before. There was a period of time when I didn't play video games just like at all. Or in the way that I would before. Like when I was a kid, I played video games all the time. Like all the time I played video games. And then like around the age like 15, 16, 17, 18, around that time, I remember I legit was like, I like stopped playing video games as much just because I was like constantly just outside all the time. And like, I did fall behind, man. There was so many. Now here's the thing: I still did play some games. Like every year, Santa Claus would say, "Hey, you can get 2 games off me. For you can get 1 brand new game because it takes a lot to Santa Claus takes a lot to make those games, or you can get like 2 games that are a year old, and it doesn't take as much to make those games because the resources are so plentiful, and the elves can make them really well. So I was like, okay, and so I used to get like 2 old games all the time. So I got like BioShock and Batman Arkham one year, a year after they came out off Santi. And I remember just like, holy hell, this is amazing. And then like my mom got me like Guitar Hero and stuff like that. Usually every year like a Guitar Hero game or something like that. And I'd play those games all the time. Or I'd play a wrestling game. But like now I play like every game. I played so many games. And I love it.
Have you brought it? Sure have. Let me have a look. Well, it's passable. Now, let me tell you a little something about the Fatui. You two hail from Zalporoni Palace. We hear the commands of Her Majesty, the Tsarista, and we inherit her will, enacting it through the land. The 11 strongest among us have even granted us the title of Harbingers by Her Majesty. Compared to the nameless grunt like me, the 11 Harbingers are truly great figures. If you join the Fatui and prove your strength, then perhaps you might be chosen by one of them. And then you'll be on the up and up. As for me, well, I'm hardly chosen, but I am running a little errand for Signora. But if you make me choose, I prefer to work under Capitano. Capitano?
I just feel like, and I keep saying it, and like, I don't think you guys understand. Like, and then you do understand. But like, I feel so lucky that I get to share my experience of this beautiful, fantastic, gorgeous game with you guys. Like, it feels fantastic. It feels fantastic that I get to do this. Like, and like, you know, even like when I went to Liyue Harbor, right? Like, if you look at the map here, sorry about that there, Wander. We still have so much in Dragonspine to explore. We still have this part here in Dragonspine to explore. We have to look around this way here. We still have to travel over this way to travel to get this. There's so much of this place, like over here. Like, there's so much still to explore. And we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing the mini games as well. In fact, what I might do is, you know, we'll continue on with the quests we're doing. We'll continue on with that. Oh, there's like a little mini quest over here. What the hell? And then what we'll do is, I'll consult with the council of the Genshin fans again. Thank you. And we'll talk about like the next course of action with that.
It's high time we took care of those crooks. When the storm from before just appeared, the Knights of the Adventurers Guild sprang into action. But we were as busy with the evacuation and rescue work, it seems as though treasure hoarders managed to sneak in amid the chaos. These thieves took advantage of that moment when we were stretched thin, and managed to steal quite a few things throughout the city. Carrots from the Dawn Winery, Philomneo mushrooms from Springvale, and a stack of silverware from the Goth Grand Hotel. They've even stolen some food stocked in the Good Hunter's larder. It is not nailed down, these bandits will take it. Why, if the storms hadn't subsided so quickly, I doubt there'd be anything left in Mondstadt to steal. We've got enough hands on deck, but looking for those things may prove very difficult. The speed at which they flee with their loot is only surpassed by the ability to fence it. so we must make them pay. Honorary Knight, are you willing to? Would you like to take a challenge treasure orders?
I would.
Good. A fine answer, worthy of your title. Then I shall leave this matter to you. We have caught the trail of groups of treasure hoarders around the city. I'll mark down your map. But they are a wily bunch. It would take you some effort to completely clear their camps out. But for an honorary knight, like you, it would be a simple matter.
Okay, let's do this really quick. Clear out these camps. Is there only one? Let's go. Let's go. I think they put those quests there, by the way, not to be like, these aren't like close to being main quests, but they definitely do put these quests, I feel like, around the map just to be like, hey, there's still stuff to do. You know what I mean? I'm having the time of my life, guys. I haven't been able to boot up the game every day. Sometimes I forget to like boot it up on the iPad to obtain stuff. I'd like to just claim my daily commissions. I've already talked to Catherine in Leo Harbor. Thank you so much. So let's go and get this little quest here, and then we'll go do some other quests. Actually, we're gonna explore Dragonspine a little bit. We're gonna go back to Liyue Harbor and get the other quest. There's still so much to do. Look at that. Intentional as well. Do they save it on your actual PlayStation? No, they don't. No, stop it. I'm using a second account for this because, like I said before, I had a different account for Genshin as I started. Like, literally, I can show you sometime how early in the game it is. It's literally the first beach.
Whatever it is, it's just fine.
Wait. That's the guy who threatened us with the books. No, it's not. It's definitely not. Different hair color and all. Little swirly action going on, you know what I mean? Oh, they're showing us other camps. Sometimes I feel bad then, because then like if I was about to get Sayu'd, I'd feel terrible. You know what I mean? You know, I'd feel awful.
Becomes the hunted.
Okay, dude. You weren't even a hunter. Like, honestly, I don't think anyone ever saw you as a hunter, which is actually very unfortunate. We came in here looking to slaughter. That's what happened. It's been nice using this team as well, right? Like, that we can swap between it and have a completely different playstyle in a way, even though we still use Razor and Bennett in all these teams. How are we gonna get that? I have an idea. And that's the thing, guys, like I said, like, this is the way I like playing games like this. Like, if anyone watched my Tears of the Kingdom playthrough, like, there was episodes where we just literally, and by the way, oh, I'm comparing it to another open world game that I played on the channel, alright? We don't play many open world games on the channel, okay? It's the only other game we played on the channel apart from Breath of the Wild. You guys don't want me to compare it to Breath of the Wild, because then we'll get a serious argument, won't we? That's the one thing people are saying, like, I hate when people compare it to Breath of the Wild. I'm like, yeah, I get it. Because it's like, it's just, oh, green grass and colorful colors. It must be Breath of the Wild. I can totally get it. Totally understand it. But I like, the way I like to play that game as well, was just exploring absolutely everything I could. You know what I mean? It's the fun aspect for me. It's what makes it so fun. Is feeling like this world is like known to me. Like I know this world.
Smell of treasure. Strange.
Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. Like, I'm in love with this game. I'm in love. I'm in love with the game. You're in love with the same. Sayu's riding through the city.
Oh, God, it's Sayu. She's tougher than Nahida.
That was actually sick. That was actually sick. She's coming in like Batman. Look at this. Oh, we're gonna get the big boy. Let's go.
Another test subject.
Another test subject? Okay. Oh, I'm so scared. What will I do? Someone help, please. I'm stuck here with these bandits. These level 25 bandits. Someone help. I shouldn't actually ever be arrogant in this game. It's always a joke, but I don't mean to. I'm not actually like being like, I'm the best in the world. It's literally just like a thing where it's like, it's funny to me sometimes.
The wrong test subject.
Hey, he's collecting ore. Dude, the fight's not over. It's been over before it even started. Calvin meets a level 45 guy. Runs away. We can hide.
Test subject.
Oh my god, they haven't seen me. What the hell? It's a pity. Thought you guys look kind of cool sometimes.
Another test subject.
Idiots! That was actually hilarious. I like that though, that they didn't see us right away. Right? That was actually really cool. Take out projectile person first, I guess.
Let's light it.
Look at that. Physical damage is really good. You know what I mean? When you're waiting for something else to do, you know?
Done.
So we did a little mission. Build up our adventure rank, you know what I mean? It makes sense. Man, I love this game though. Like, I genuinely do. And I said the same thing. I said it on Twitter. That it is to me in my top 20 favorite games of all time, easily. And it's just because like there's like I love that there's great characters in this game. I love that there's like amazing the visuals are so good. Like to me, like another thing that I don't probably talk about as much is that it's just so freaking smooth. Like it's so smooth to just move around this world. It's great.
You're back. Have you wiped the camps out yet? Got them all? As I thought, it was child's play for you, honorary knight. I will admit that these treasure hoarders are quite persistent. Everyone was running for cover during the storm. They, by contrast, had a daring to run and steal things. If only they'd used the perseverance for something proper instead.
Nice. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is do a few wishes. Yeah, that's a nice way to break up the gameplay, isn't it? Like, you know, we haven't done a few wishes in a while. But in terms of quests, we're gonna hold on a second. In terms of quests. We should do this as well, right? Yeah. The Knights of Voni's hurt. Wait, really? Where's the quest with? Is that a story quest? It is. That's a proper story quest. So we should do that. We'll do that next. Then we'll do all the another like because we did a few mini missions here, and we'll do a story quest now. That's all. It's so cool. It's a story quest. Okay. I want this character, so we're gonna see if we can get them. We got a character, not a 5-star. We needed a debate club, thank God. Or maybe we didn't get a character. Maybe pink doesn't mean. I thought pink meant character. Oh no, pink just means 4-star. Okay, we got a 4-star bow. I mean, we got another 4-star though. Skyrider sword, slingshot. Oh, it's spear, black tassel, 3-star. Harbinger of Dawn. Oh, who's this?
I'm Yao Yao, a
Yao Yao.
disciple of the Adeptus Streetwear Rambler. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. If you encounter any difficulties outdoors, then let me help you.
She's awesome.
Oh, by the way, I brought some fried radish balls with me. Help yourself.
And she brings
Don't eat
food.
Too many, though. Too much oily stuff is hard work for your body. If you're still hungry, I also brought a freshly washed radish and some vinegar. So I could make you a shredded radish salad if you want.
Girl, already you have my heart. You're awesome. She's awesome. Great design as well. Design is so important to me, as I've said. We make exceptions sometimes, but she has a fantastic design. I'm sure you guys will tell me all about her, but we're trying to get the guitar person and blue hair boy. So let's see if we can get them again. If we can get guitar girl, I'm happy out. You know what I mean? If we can get guitar girl. This is our 4-star. Fabulous Codex, though. We could give that to one of our characters, maybe Barbara. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's fine. Oh, also, we should go to the shop really quick and buy some more of that stuff, right? With this stuff? With, the Stardust Exchange shop, right? Oh yeah, buy some standards? There's no, yeah, okay, cool. And we can wish on the standard banner as well. Yeah, why not? You know?
There ain't no law against it. There ain't no law against wishing. My mama says I can wish whatever I want. Ain't no law against it.
We have one more after this. We have one more wish on the standard banner. Why not? It's not a 4-star or anything, but it's a weapon. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can't expect everything. Okay, so how many more wishes do we have on this? Look at the, actually very cool as well though. But I wanna. Come on, Lady Luck, be on my side. Okay, there's no 4-star. Oh god, this isn't good. This is a bad wish. Oh no, there's not even a 4th. Oh wait. I pressed one wish. Right? That was the problem. Now we got a 4-star, but who is it? Bloodtail. Yes!
And I'm the only one who plays it in Liyue Harbor. Been thinking about staging concerts elsewhere lately, but...
The accent!
Well, word is that you've been all over the place, traveler. So
oh my god, we got her.
Say you signed me up for your world tour.
Yeah!
Where's good?
Yeah! She's awesome! Okay, she's joined the team. We have to find a place for her. Wait. Yeah! Oh my god, awesome. Really awesome. And we got a bunch of... Yeah, oh my god, we got 3! Holy hell! Oh my god. We're lucky, guys. Look at that. Convert, convert, convert. Oh, how I have, the mighty have fallen. And we're going to save our wishes then for maybe the next banner or something like that. Because I got the character I for sure wanted. Let's see, like, first of all, we're going to have to look at her skills and stuff like that. But also, look at our party set. Where can she fit in? Where can she fit into these party setups? You can do, like, 15 parties, apparently. So this is the Nahida's Boys, which is a very tough team. I love it. Baby Gangsta 2 is pretty great. Boys on the Town is pretty great. Let's create a new team. That's going to be so cool that even I don't even know what it's going to be. So I think we do... I think on this team we have... let's see. So we need to have... That's... Oh my god! I like this character too, so we might put this character on as well, maybe? Have it, like, see how she does? So we'll do you.
Jam.
Are you any good? You're adorable anyway.
I'll take good care of everyone.
Let's see. Let's see. So we have a Dendro character, we have a Fire character. Let's see what we could do here. Honestly, I think we put Barbara on this team, and we put Nahida on this team.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Because you know what? You know what? Let's name this team. We have Boys on the Town. Are you guys ready for Girls on the Town? Are you guys ready for girls? I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a straight up question. Are you ready? It's finally time. It's over. Look at this team. It's over. We should try them out as well, though, right? Like, and by the way, I understand that it's not always the smartest idea to try out a party, from their level 1 state. Oh, we have a double Dendro. Is that good? That's probably not good. What do you guys think? That's probably not great. That's probably not fantastic. But then again, like, it might be fine. We could try it. But let's deploy them anyway. Sorry, I keep doing that. I want to see what they're like on the field anyway. Let's try out their moves first, then we'll read up on their moves. Deploy. Let's see. Because we still have Barbara and Nahida. Man, she looks awesome. Holy hell. Okay, let's try it out. Let's try it out. Okay, she also does... She's another great sword user. Are you kidding me? Okay, so it's... First move is... She hits people with her guitar. And she gets like a little fire shield, I'm guessing, but it probably puts people on fire. The moveset is pretty normal. Yeah, it's Swinger Dinger. Okay. What's a hold when you hold this, I wonder? Let's see. She's awesome. She's really cool. Oh, and she gets it as well. Okay. Your hold move is... a Dendro freaking rabbit? Are you kidding me? And it bursts into like the enemies. Oh, that's really cool. And your attack... We have a spear user. We have a spear user. Oh my god, she's awesome. Look at this. Wow. That's awesome. That's an awesome moveset. So we held it. So that's just like... I wonder, is it different when you hold it? And we'll try it on an enemy maybe. And her little freaking outfit. And the basket. And the hair. Oh my god. Girls on the town. Yeah, this is Girls on the Town, guys. And Nahida can't even boss them around because this girl ain't gonna let anyone boss her around.
Let's kill them over there. Shut up.
Okay. This is a cool team. This is a cool team. Oh, that's awesome. I'm happy about that. I'm happy with that. Let's see if we can level up Yin Yang. And then go on with the story quest that we're doing anyway. You know, because we're going to be keeping on with the story quest for now. Keeping on with the story quest. And we have to get artifacts from them as well. Upon scoring a critical hit, increased attack speed of Yin's normal and charge attacks by 12% for 5 seconds can only occur once every 5 seconds. We can also do this as well. Physical damage has its crit rate increased by 100% and it will form a shield at shield level 3 rave when cast. Really cool design, by the way, as well. What's her story? Rock and roll originates in Fontaine. Whoa. And it's just starting to find its feet in Liyue Harbor, where Yin Yang is a Xinyang, or you can tell me, is a pioneering the art. Every night she slings on her self-built instrument, steps onto her self-constructed stage and plays her self-composed songs to a crowd of enthusiastic supporters. Her music reflects her personality, bold and defiant, loud and proud. She is no virtuoso, but this doesn't bother her dedicated fans one bit, as they let loose and enjoy the show, singing their hearts out and shaking off the stress of the day. In the heat of the moment, the fire that leaps in Yin Yang's or Xin Yang's vision seems ready. She said her name, but by the way, I was so excited that I just, yeah. She's a rare rock and roll talent and a master performer who really knows how to create an atmosphere. Said a review of one of her live shows in Steambird with Laura Stahl. Sorry, I just gotta know the name in the corner. Steambird living in Liyue is expensive, especially when you want to enjoy the finer things in life. But Yin Yang would say that to those tied down by worldly worries, if you know how to rock, then it's easier to roll. She's awesome. Holy hell. Laura Stahl. That's the voice of... Am I right in saying that's the voice of... What's the name of the character in... It's actually, like, I'm blanking on... It's one of my, like, it's one a manga I actually really like. Adam? It's Adam, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not as familiar with Pluto as I am other monster stories, but I think Laura Stahl is the voice of Adam. Can we do the voiceover maybe and see?
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on, let's get moving.
Yeah, it's definitely the voice of Adam, I think.
Just came up with an awesome new riff. Wanna hear it? Feel the beat.
She's awesome. She's really awesome, guys. Well, we know we're gonna level her up anyway, so we should probably try and level her up right now. That's the first. Oh god, we have barely any. She's actually legit worried about like stuff going on around her. Who knows if we can ascend her? It doesn't matter. We'll ascend her eventually if we can. Then you know what I mean. Like if we can't ascend her, then she won't be. Yeah, we can't. We can get these things first. What are they called? She's so cool. Found near cliffs in Liu, a small flower. Okay, so what's it called? A violet grass. So we just need to go to Liu to get her stuff. Okay, cool. So I want to continue the story quest for now. We'll change the team for now. We'll get some of those flowers so we can ascend her again. We'll worry about ascending her first because she is a really cool character. But also, like, this character as a spear user might be a good idea too. Getting more XP books is probably a good idea. Yeah, what am I looking for here? What's Calvin looking for here? But she has a little soft side to her as well, which is really cool. Party setup. So we'll change to this team because I think this is the team we have the least experience with, and like we put Barbara on the team, who I genuinely love as a design and as a character, and then we might enter into Liu Harbor again through. We won't go to Mondstadt Dragon's Spine this episode because we won't have all the time in the world to do that. I might enter in through here, or maybe even here, so we can see if we can find those flowers along the way, so we can ascend her next time.
The problem is I've probably ascended too many characters. I've probably ascended too many.
That's not one of them over there, is it? No, it's not. They're like violet. Man, there's still so much to do in this game, and I'm very happy for that. You know what I mean? Like, we're not even close to being like scratching the surface, I don't think, of what this game offers. Which is fine. Like, I don't feel pressure. You know what I mean? I don't feel pressure to just be constantly exploring or anything like that. There's no sweet flower. I mean, it's good to get some sweet flowers. I wonder where the violet grass was, because I feel like I should know that, right? We haven't done this in we went a whole episode without doing this, which is crazy.
Let the show begin.
Like, insane. It's a world of difference, right? It is a world of difference. It's a completely different vibe, completely different character. Oh wow, yeah, we didn't get the stuff down here. Let's go get this stuff. I'm gonna activate this because it's probably gonna activate something else. Yeah, the chest over here. We need 2 more. Can you guys see any more? Yep, one over there. We have a guitar user, guys. I'm sorry, but like that's like insane. I didn't expect there to be like it to be like fully blown. Like, I'm playing the guitar all the time, you know? Oh, it's a Sealy. Where are you going, Sealy?
I'll take over here, and maybe over here, and maybe over here.
Do you want to take me to the area where the chest is? Sealy?
What?
Sealy?
What do you mean?
No, I mean, like, I just want to go.
We go.
I want to get the chest.
I don't know what to talk about.
No, Sealy, please. How did you... That... I'm joking. I'm actually pretty straightforward. Yeah, you were. Thank you so much. Look at Leo Harbor. Look at that.
Now that's what I call treasure.
Oh, there's a viewpoint over there as well. We'll get that. We'll be going in that way anyway. We'll get that. If we don't get it, I'm blaming one of you guys. Is that fair enough? I think it's fair. You put your hands up if you want to be blamed for it.
Even better than I imagined. It's my
Take the
lucky
team.
day.
Take one for the team. Like honestly, take one for the team. What do you think of
I
this?
see everything.
Dendro style. Well, we can heal us though anyway, so she's awesome. Such a freaking awesome character.
Everybody stand back.
Sharing my knowledge.
Look at that. Yeah, someone told me about this by the way, and I thank you for this. That thing there. Oh, this music's so good. The what you call it? The special move you do, the big burst move. What's so cool about that, and I mean it, it's so freaking cool, is that it has like iframes. So like, you should just do it. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things that's like, hey, just do it.
Let's dance.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ripped apart. Ripped apart, I say.
These things useful?
Yeah. Really, we just need to explore more to get more XP books. That's it. Like there's no magic fix to this. You know what I mean? There's no magic like, oh, maybe we'll just get some XP books. Unless you can buy XP books, and if you can buy XP books, then Calvin Big Bucks McGraw might come out. What's that over there? Remind me to get the viewpoint. If you don't get the viewpoint, if we don't get the viewpoint, someone has to put their hand up and say that was me who didn't get the viewpoint in the comment section, because I'm not taking the hit for this. Oh, it was your fault, Calvin. We'll see about that. We'll see. Or maybe we won't see. Who knows? There's always like, I find there's always so much to do in this game, and like, I am trying to find my way into like, you know, exploring at a pace that is, you know, gentle enough for me, but also at the same time is fun enough for you guys. And it's difficult sometimes, guys. It is difficult because like I think the best thing I can do, you know, I see the comments being like, oh, I wish you would do this, get to Liyue Harbor, I wish you would do this, wish you would do that. And I appreciate it so much. Like, because it's the same thing when people do the thing where it's like, oh, I'm sorry for suggesting a game, I don't want to upset you. And it's like, my dudes, it shows an interest in the playthrough. You saying, hey, I hope he gets to Liyue Harbor very soon, like, legit shows that you're interested in seeing my reaction to Liyue Harbor. You know what I mean? And in fairness, the same people that always go like, I hope he gets there this episode, I hope he gets there this episode, that aren't rude about it, are the same people that when I got to Liyue Harbor, like, I was surprised me with being like, yeah, like, that's everything I hoped for. that's all I ever wanted, was that reaction to him to get into Liyue Harbor. And I was like very pleased with it. Look at that, the Lantern Rite. The Lantern Wrong Festival's in Mondstadt. Oh, what were you doing there? Electrocution. Oh, he's dead. Okay, I didn't even electrocute him. He died himself. You all saw it. I wonder where we can get those violet flowers, though. It said the mountains in Liyue. We are in Liyue, right? But like, there's probably oh, that's not nice, is it? I've been there before, clearly, because like, there's already I have 2 of them, so I imagine that it's nearby. We can find them. We can find them. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be that big of a deal.
these things useful?
Okay, so I want to do this really quickly. We still have to figure out what this is. I know people are saying like move around in a circle, but we'll go and activate this really quickly then, and then we'll start the story quest for the next part of it, and we'll continue on with the story quest. And we will do the mini games, by the way. Don't worry, we will do the mini games. We have 2 more episodes this week. After this, the mini games will be done. Whether you like it or not. And if anyone's wondering why the regular Let's Play episode was taken over by the Nintendo Direct as well, just to say this out there, like I upload 12 videos a week, and I feel like if I uploaded like an extra 13, I feel like legit people would be kind of like, okay, stop. Oh, I want to try this out with Nahida.
I see everything.
There it is. Thank you so much for letting me know that, guys. Does it work on bushes as well?
Hey.
That's insane. That's OP for like many different reasons, right? Like that's super OP. What's this over here? I know it's this little thing here. It's like an earth thing for. It's another one of these earth things. How on earth? He says. Are we gonna do this? Hold on a second. Let's check our party setup for a second. Let's switch to wander. Cause like I can't imagine that they're gonna give us enough time to do this, right? I can't imagine that. I think the whole point of it is like, oh man, come on, man. I'm worried about saying pet peeves because someone's gonna be like, well, you should have done this. Like, activate. You know what I mean? Maybe we could activate the first few and then activate these in this way. That was my bad. That was completely oh! Boys! Hello!
Oh, he noticed us.
Are you fighting us because you want to fight us, or you're fighting us because you want to build up your burst ability? Yeah! I want to fight you guys. Are you sure, Calvin? Because we don't want to be used. I'm not using you guys, okay? You sure? No, I genuinely love the fight. I genuinely want to fight you guys, you know? You know what I mean? I love fighting you guys. Where's your friend? I haven't developed my ability. Oh, you can live. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. This was Sayu, can you? Yes, I checked him up. Be quiet. Stop it. Shut up. Make my ski. Okay, let's try this now. Oh no, they stay active. Okay, so hold on a second. Maybe it's just an order we have to do it in? What is this game? Hold on a second. Hold the phone. There we go, we activated that. So it might just be you have to do it in order.
Quick!
So if I do this.
Terra Smash!
Wait, what? Oh my god, just come on. Come on. The most inconsistent move in my life. Bro. Bro, you're making me say bro here. Am I going insane? Starting a hurricane drenched in pain? Letting you know that you can't bear to maintain unless you say my name? Look how beautiful that skyline is there. You know, I'm drilling the hole. What? Oh, it's in... Maybe it's in actual order from the inside?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this so much. Help me. I'm gonna cry. No? Like, oh, maybe this is the starting point? This could be the starting point. Okay, we'll start here and go around in a circle. What do you say, my fellow believers? That's a... Look. Wait, what's that in the sky?
Terra Smash!
That looks very like... Even the ruins over there look really cool. Did I ever tell you guys that this is a really... Wait, this isn't activated though, is it? Or can this be activated?
Yeah.
It can. So that's the... Okay, maybe we do it in a circle. But when it starts there though... Calvin.
Terra Smash!
This is the reason why Janine left. Janine, if you're out there.
Yeah.
Janine is my laundromat owner. Left to do a new job.
Terra Smash!
No. No, because then people are gonna be like looking up online at fake Janine. Janine, laundromat owner. LinkedIn. Hello, boys. Get Sayud. Look at this. This is your biggest boy. I went after him first. That's how little I value you guys. You know, there's no value in you guys anymore. Have we've been there, haven't we? Yeah, we were there. Yeah, because we activated that. Yeah, we were there. We haven't been over to that cloister of things yet.
These things useful?
These things are useful, yes. Okay, whereabouts? It's up on top, so we're gonna have to replenish our stuff here. Another great tip that people gave me, which was so true, because like at first when they were like, oh, you should manage your stamina more in battle. I was kind of like, am I not managing my stamina? Then I looked at the edit, and I was like, oh no, they're right, and that's something we'll work on for future episodes as well. We work on managing our stamina for future episodes. So if we're in a boss, that's something I will do right away. It's the first thing I would think of. Oh no, that's my bad. I pressed circle by accident. Nice. Interactivation. Did we get to this part here? We did. Okay. I guess I want to activate this waypoint as well. That's the next waypoint we want to activate. But we will do that probably next episode, I'd say, guys. I always like, you know, I don't want to make any promises to where I'm gonna go each episode because I feel like that like defeats the purpose of this game. I just love exploring in this world. I love being in this world. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful, beautiful journey. In the next episode, we will do more of that story quest. We'll do some of the mini games. We'll do some commissions, and we'll probably level up our character, our Guitar Hero character. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have no idea how much this means to me. It's one of those fun times ever. Like when I went to sleep last night going, oh my god, tomorrow I get to play more Genshin. You know what I mean? Like that's the amazing feeling I have before I play Genshin Impact. I hope you guys realize that. And thank you to the I Can Never Pay the Baby Gangsta tier, TieFire 2, Jamie Bull, Jana the Banana, Smidge, Rachel S, The Ghost of Itazuma, Felicitas Felix, George Candelaria, Eskun, Yuld, Radish, and Poe Girl. You guys are amazing. All my patrons are amazing. You have no idea how much you actually mean to me. I love that we have this cool thing going on here. Do you want to send them off? Benny's Adventure Team assemble?